August 24th, 2001. Air Transat Flight 236, en route from Toronto to Lisbon, faces an unprecedented crisis. At 39,000 feet over the Atlantic Ocean, both engines fail. With 306 souls aboard, the aircraft becomes a glider with no power and no immediate landing options. This is the harrowing tale of how two pilots defied the odds to avert disaster. This wasn't just a test of aircraft engineering, it was a test of human endurance, decision-making, and courage. Flight 236, operated by an Airbus A330-243, departs Toronto Pearson International Airport just before 1 a.m. UTC. Piloting the flight is Captain Robert Piché, with over 16,000 flight hours, and First Officer Dirk de Jager, a rising star with more than 4,800 hours in the air. The flight is routine, carrying 293 passengers and 13 crew. Early morning, passengers are asleep, cabin lights are dimmed, and the hum of engines fills the air. No one suspects that history is about to be made. Roughly 4 hours into the flight, the crew notices a fuel imbalance. This isn't unusual. To balance the aircraft, fuel is often transferred from one tank to another. The pilots initiate cross-feed procedures. What they don't realize is that a maintenance error days earlier damaged a hydraulic fuel line, causing fuel to leak from the right engine into the atmosphere. The more they transfer, the more they lose. Liters become gallons. Gallons become tons. But no warning alerts them to the leak. At 0613 UTC, engine number 2 flames out. The crew radios air traffic control, requesting diversion to Lajes Air Base in the Azores. Just minutes later, at 0626 UTC, the unthinkable happens. Engine number 1 also fails. Both engines are now dead. The Airbus A330, a 400,000-pound aircraft, has become the world's heaviest glider. It is a chilling silence in the cockpit. No thrust, minimal power, and nowhere immediate to land. Captain Piché must now guide the aircraft over 75 miles with no engine power. The aircraft descends at a rate of over 2,000 feet per minute. Emergency checklists are run, passengers are briefed, and backup systems are engaged. Without engines, key flight systems like hydraulics and electronics run off the ram air turbine, a small windmill deployed beneath the aircraft. The glide must be precise. One error and 306 lives are lost. They fight altitude, distance, and their own nerves. At 0645 UTC, the pilots finally spot Lajes Air Base. They are high, fast, and heavy. Without engine thrust, they can't go around. This approach must be perfect. The plane touches down hard, tires burst, landing gear collapses, sparks fly. But they are down. The cabin erupts in screams, then silence. Against all odds, not a single life is lost. Emergency crews rush in. The impossible has been achieved. Investigations by Canadian and Portuguese authorities reveal the cause. Improper maintenance led to the fuel leak. Air Transat accepts responsibility and is fined. But the spotlight remains on Captain Piché and First Officer de Jager. Their decision-making, calm under pressure, and skillful gliding are hailed as exemplary. The aviation community praises the crew for one of the most remarkable feats in modern aviation history. Flight 236 remains a symbol of hope, skill, and human endurance. Captain Piché becomes a national hero in Canada. Films, documentaries, and books are produced. More importantly, safety protocols are revised globally to improve early leak detection. The passengers remember the ordeal not with trauma, but with gratitude. Their lives were saved not by luck, but by leadership. As travelers, we often take the miracle of flight for granted. But behind every takeoff is a team trained for the unimaginable. Flight 236 reminds us that even in the darkest skies, there is hope. And sometimes, all it takes is a steady hand, a calm voice, and the will to glide home.